I'm here to discuss about direct and indirect speech. When we report the exact words of the speaker, we use direct speech. And when we report the words of speaker in our own words, we use indirect speech. Let's see the example. In direct speech, Ravi said, I like ice cream. रवि कह रहा था मुझे आइसक्रीम पसंद है. In indirect speech, Ravi said that he liked ice cream. रवि कह रहा था कि उसे आइसक्रीम पसंद है. जब स्पीकर रवि अपने आप से कहता है कि मुझे आइसक्रीम पसंद है, वो हो जाती है डायरेक्ट स्पीच. और जब आप अपने वर्ड में रवि की बातों को बोलते हैं कि रवि कह रहा था कि उसे आइसक्रीम पसंद है, तब वो इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच बन जाती है. Let's see one more example. She said, I like mangoes. She said that she liked mangoes. In sentence 1, the actual words of the speaker are put within inverted commas. The actual words of the speaker are always put within inverted commas, and commas are closed after the end punctuation mark of the speech. In sentence 1, she is the speaker and said is the reporting verb. Now, notice how sentence 2 is different from sentence 1. It will be noticed that in sentence 2, indirect speech, inverted commas have not been used. There is a change in the tense of the verb used in the direct speech. The comma separating the reporting verb from the direct speech has been removed. We have used that before the indirect statement. The pronoun I has been changed to she. The verb like has been changed to liked. When we change direct speech to the indirect speech, we have to make changes in tenses, personal pronouns, and the words expressing nearness of time or place. So, we may quote the exact words of the speaker, which is called direct speech, and we may report what the speaker has said without quoting the exact words. This is called indirect speech or reported speech. Let's see rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. Look at the example. First example, he says, I like ice cream. He says that he likes ice cream. Second one, Ravi said, I like ice cream. Ravi said that he liked ice cream. Third example, the teacher said, the sun rises in the east. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Look at the example. The inverted commas of direct speech are removed in indirect speech. The comma after the reporting verb is removed in the indirect speech. The conjunction that is used to join the reporting verb to the rest of the sentence. If the reporting verb in the direct speech is in the past tense, the tense of the verb in the indirect speech is changed into the past tense. Verbs such as said and told, which report a speaker's words, are called reporting verbs. For example, Ravi said, I like ice cream. Ravi said that he liked ice cream. However, if the reporting verb such as say and tell is in the present tense, no change in the tense of the verb of the reported speech takes place. For example, he says, I like ice cream. He says that he likes ice cream. So, if the reporting verb is in the present tense, no change in the tense. If the reporting verb is in the future tense, there is also no change in the tense of the verb in the indirect speech. You will remember the shall of the future tense in the indirect speech is changed to should and will to would. If the reporting verb is in the past tense and the speech within the inverted commas talks of a universal truth or a habitual fact, then the tense of the actual words does not change. For example, the teacher said the sun rises in the east. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east is a universal truth. That time the tense of the actual words does not change. Students, when we change direct speech to the indirect speech, we have to make changes in modal auxiliaries. Will to would, shall to should, can to could, may to might, must to had to. This in pronouns. The first person pronouns I, we, my, our, etc. in the direct speech change according to the person of the subject of the reporting verb. And second person pronouns you and yours change according to the person of the object of the reporting verb. The third person pronouns he, she, his, her, they, their generally do not change. I to he or she. You as a subject, he or she or they. You as an object, her or his. We to they, me to him or her. Us to them. Changes of possessive adjectives or demonstrative adjectives. My to his or her. Your to my or his or her or our or their. Our to their. This to that. Words expressing nearness in time or place are generally changed into words expressing distance. Today changes to that day. Tonight to that night or last night. Tomorrow to the next day. Yesterday to the day before. This week to that week. Last month to the month before. Next week to the following week. Now to then or at that time. Ago to before. Here to there. Let's see the changes in the example. He said, I am late. He said that he was late. Tim said, I am reading this book. Tim said that he was reading that book. Pawan said, I met him today. Pawan said that he had met him that day. It is clear when we change direct speech to the indirect speech, we have to make changes in tenses, personal pronouns, the words expressing nearness of time or place. The inverted commas of direct speech are removed in indirect speech. The comma after the reporting verb is removed in indirect speech, and the conjunction that is used to join the reporting verb to the rest of the sentence. Just hope the topic I discussed it has been clear to you. After watching the explanation video clip, read the chapter and try to understand.